Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Thread, where I am playing Dark 3, the weapon playthroughs, once more. This time, we're here with Daggers and Sorceries. Now, I noticed when, by the way, feature me, you know what to do, put a timestamp if you just want to see the gameplay. Gonna be doing some stuff. So, to start off, I usually want to try to like make the characters, or the faces, or presets, or whatever, off camera, and then just like load them, like save them to favorites and then load them again. I noticed that you cannot switch from male to female, actually, when you're like going to the Rosaria's Covenant place where you can alter your appearance. It's either that or I didn't notice it. That could also be the case. But yeah, I only have female characters right now, so I wanted to make a male character, and I couldn't, so I'm gonna have to do this now. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna show of this. Future me will have to figure that out on his own. Right. Let's get the show on the road. I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna go. Because I do have an idea about how this character is going to look, but that is just about it. Alright, let me go and do this. Do you actually have like a longer name? I don't think so. I'm just going to go and call him Eric. There we go. I'm going to be basing my character on a character from Fire Emblem once more, because why in the hell not? There's a million characters in Fire Emblem. Might as well pick one out. You are male, yes. You are very young. Your class will be Sorcerer. That way I'll already get a dagger and a catalyst, and also some sorceries. Also a ring, the dragon, like the bellowing dragon crest ring or something. I'm not sure about that one, but I think that increases my sorcery power, so this seems like a pretty solid start for me. Alright, some burial gift will always be the young right branch. Okay, commoner, build. I assume, wow, Jesus. I assume that Urk is not really the most beefy of people. I think I'm just gonna go and keep him slim. Alright, and here we go, people. I'll meet you guys when I'm probably when I'm done, because this is probably gonna take a while. It's more the face details that I have to go for. Let's see. Well, to be quite honest, this like the commoner face looks a little bit like him. Let me see though, cause oh my good lord. Let's go maybe first do the hair parts. How do you get purple? Purple, is that green and blue? Or is that... no, is it blue and red then? Keep on forgetting, I'm not too good with colors yet. It turns into pink eventually. Okay, so you need to have some kind of a dark... Can I put some green there? No, green is just gonna make it lighter, okay. Let me go and... because we don't want it to become pink, of course. Let's see. You know what? I can deal with this. Right. How do your eyes look, my boy? Well, I cannot see that from this distance. So I'll go with... where is it? Where is it? Is it over here? Oh no, it's just hairstyle. Pupils. Let's go for the color of the pupils. Well, sure, I'm just gonna try to recreate the purplish stuff. There we go. Good enough. And that is it, I think, for his stuff. The handy thing is that this is gonna be like one of those characters that's actually pretty dang simple to make. Compared to the other ones that I have been trying to make and hopelessly failed. Well, not hopelessly, but they weren't perfect. Alright, Urk, how does your face look like, my boy? Let me zoom in on your face. Your handsome face. The only thing I need to do is actually make it a little bit more angry. Let's see though, because that's a thing that I can do, right? Do the eyes? Just like the brow heights. Oh. Sure. And then the nose. Let me go and take a look. Where's the nose? Where's the nose? Nose ridge. Actually, I want your thing to become lower. Not particularly the nose, but like the the other thing? Yeah, that's just a dead. Maybe the forehead though. The nose bridge height. There we go. Right, now your lips. Your juicy lips. I don't really want you to be sad, I want you to be angry looking. Kindy. Kindy? Kindy. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one. Kindy. And I think that's all I'm gonna do, really. This does seem like Urk. He's gonna be angry all the time, by the way. Which is usually how he is. With the emphasis on usually. But I wanted to make a male character to change some things every now and then. Also, my window is open, so if you hear anything in the background, that is the reason why. Alright, cool. That actually went by a lot faster than I expected. I forgot to record. I forgot to record. Let me go back. And just start recording from over here. That's going to be very difficult for my PC to do. Okay, that could have been really weird. But let's go and start off with our new character nonetheless. Going to collect all the daggers and sorceries, but I will first have to do some cable management, because holy fucking crap, I have a long cable for my freaking controller. Everything's still working? Just gotta double check and double check again. Do a double check on your double check. That's what I've learned after all these years. The last year, actually it is only the last year that I've done like a lot of general improvements. Right, I want my sorcery staff to be over here. Right, it's my soul arrow. Nice. Oh yeah, my desktop PC is gonna be making some noise now. I was like hearing something in the background being like, what the hell is happening? But I then remembered that I'm playing on my desktop TP? Yeah, sure, no, PC. Just gonna make it so that the dude or the thing makes some noise every now and then. How about I stab ya? Or slice you? No stabs. No stabberinos. More slicerinos. Well, I can stab people in the back, of course. Also, for some kind of reason, I still feel like I'm playing freaking Sekiro. I still have like some... Wait, why? There's a reason why I'm always... Like, why I feel like I need to press the X button to pick something up. Some game does that, but I'm not sure which one. Is it Sekiro? I think it is. I think it's Sekiro. Yeah, probably, maybe. Who knows? I sure so don't. Because I'm a Daggers. Also, you're going to be pretty dang resistant to magic, aren't you? Let me go and check that out. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, I think it's time for me to use a dagger. And miss! Oh, but you look at the... no amount of damage I'm doing. Oh well. I'll just have to pray for the critical hits to do some amount of damage. Meh, decent. It's better than doing it barehanded, trust me. I've tried. And I will never try it again because of that reason. I really hate the fact that the camera always unlocks when this guy jumps, or when this guy does something. Hey, we should look at that. Ooh, that's a beautiful... It's a beautiful color of grey you got there. Oh, is that? Okay. Already dead? Well, that's pretty weak of you, buddy. I will be trying to go for more of an offensive caster, I think. I will use my sorceries at range, of course, but I do think I'm gonna go for more of an offensive caster in this playthrough. With like using Soul Greatsword and some other stuff. I'm also gonna be trying to use my sorceries more because last time I did a sorcerer build, I also collected daggers at the same time. I was also using daggers at the same time, just so I didn't have to focus on a lot of my other offensive stats. Speaking of which, I should probably take a look at what the stats are that I'm gonna need. But, yeah. I didn't really use my sorceries that much. And then I figured out later on in the game when I was fighting the dancer that my sorceries was they're pretty dang good if I properly use them. Alright, there we go. Good. So anyway, I started blasting with my magic. Me and my high magic. There we go. Oh, yes. A jump without lag. I still cannot believe I'm playing this game without lag. It feels very foreign to me. There we go. I do think I want to get the firebombs down there. Guten Tag. And auf Wiedersehen. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, I didn't need it, but... It is still appreciated. Being able to one-shot these enemies with sorceries. Well, these enemies are pretty dang weak, but still, it's nice. When I have to also deal with a dagger at the same time. This is also going to be the last... For some people, it may seem a little bit unfortunate, but this will be the last hybrid build that I'm gonna have to do. So the last build where I'm gonna have to use magic. Because, I kid you not, I was using a chance wheel, or spinning wheel, or whatever you want to call it, to choose which playthroughs I was gonna do. And it was literally my Pyromancer playthrough, my Miracle playthrough, then the Hammer playthrough, and then the Sorcery playthrough. So, after this point I'm not gonna have to deal with Sorcery, or with magic in general. Which I will like quite a lot, actually. It's not like I dislike the magic, but I'm also not too big of a fan of it. Well, I think it's cool and all that jazz, but it's very... It's pretty dang difficult to figure out if I'm making a build with it. Like when I'm making a build with it. Oh, would you look at that major fucking damage I'm doing. Let me go and blast her with another soul. Arrow. Oh boy, that was close. But not close enough. Okay, yep. Let's go to this side. Hit him with another freaking magic thing. Magic thing. Another soul arrow. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to see some attacks from this boss that you wouldn't normally be able to see. Or that you wouldn't normally see because you would have already killed this boss. I sure still know that this boss has like some attacks that I've never seen. Like that attack. Oh boy. Yes. Look at the amount of health he has left. Let it sink in, people. Let it sink in. Well, that sucked. Yeah. It's been a while since I played Dark Souls, so you'll have to excuse me for some potential bad gameplay. Throughout probably this entire playthrough. Because of two reasons, really. One reason being, it's been a long time since I played Dark Souls. Second reason being, I'm not used to playing in 60 FPS. Like with a steady 60 FPS. And I'm not used to it. Also, I wasn't really paying much attention to the battle. Damn it. I still feel like I'm playing Sekiro. Even though I haven't played that game in quite a long time. Ah, crap, he retrieves his lance. Yep, jump attack. There we go. Isn't it funny, after the amount of hours I've already spent on Dark Souls 3, that I still died to the first boss? Oh well, that's Dark Souls in a nutshell. You can die from every single boss. You can die from every single enemy, really. Or at least a lot of them in any case. If you're not paying attention, or being a little bit too cocky, then you will probably die. Whew, alright. This is not a dagger, right? This is just a... Yeah, this is just a straight sword, I'm pretty sure. Just want to make sure, yeah. What's a broken straight sword? Yeah. It is classified as a straight sword. There we go. Thanks for the boon. I'm gonna probably need that one. Also, for me, like in this playthrough, Fashion Soul is gonna be pretty dang simple also. Which is pretty dang nice. Not having to go for some insane looks. Well, it's not like every... Like Lynn doesn't have an insane look. There's just no like clothing in this game that fits the thing that she was wearing. Yep. See ya! I love doing that. So stupid, but I love doing it. Alright. I have a shield, so might as well. Get over here! Now let me stab you with my special dagger. Can I stab? Okay, yeah. I feel like the stab takes a long time though. I could really charge it up. But it's also, this is like the mail breaker, right? Yeah, this is a different one. Wait, what special thing do you have? You have shield splitter, right? Okay. Okay. You are a dagger, right? Okay. Have to make sure. For some kind of reason I thought this was the other thing. That is a thrusting sword. I don't remember the name of it. Ah, I was really hoping to parry him. But I really suck at parrying with a with a shield that parries like this. As opposed to a shield that parries vertically, I guess, in a certain way. The things like the target shield and the leather shield, or like not the leather one, but wait, I don't remember the name of that one. Doesn't matter. The target shield is one of the most well-known shields that has that type of thing. Also the buckler and all that jazz. Having like the actual parry, those are parry shields basically, and those are the ones that I can parry with because those ones have bigger parrying windows. Are you tired of me saying the word parry? Right. There we go. I will say I'm not a fan of the hood, my boy. My god, you look so mad. And it fits you perfectly. But I will still hold on to the hood because I'm gonna have to find some form of a replacement for that one. What was I doing again? I have to go over to the tower so that I can get the Estus shard. Why did I get stuck in that corner? They don't make any bloody sense. Alright, let's see people, we can do this jump without lag. It's still gonna... Nope! If I don't have lag, it works instantly. Yes, all the years of freaking practice that I have to put into making that jump. When I was constantly switching from 30 to 60 FPS. Right. Get the Estus shard. And there's also gonna be something else. Over yonder. And that will be the covetous silver serpent ring. That's a mouthful, actually. There we go. Let me gonna roll down. Rest to the bonfire. And let's go and see about re-allotting my Estus, upgrading my Estus. Seeing if I can buy something from the shrine handmade. I think I can get like the normal dagger. But I'm not sure. Actually, am I gonna allot my Estus? I don't think I will.
Be careful.
I don't think I will. Because I'm gonna be using magic and I might as well hold on to one Ashen Estus Flask. Since I already have magic in the first part of the game, which I didn't before. I think, maybe. I don't remember. The thing is, there also weren't a lot of offensive spells in the early game anyway. For miracles in any case. When it comes to pyromancy, it also took some time. Like I had to go to the undead something or other. Also, this is a new spell, so I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy multiples of one spell though. I don't really see the point of doing that. I already have a sorcerer's staff, so that should be all fine and dandy. Okay, and there's no other armor that I would like to buy. Let me go and take a look though. Is the dagger better? Dagger is more crit. And also better scaling, of course. Even though I don't think I'm gonna have to look for scaling that much. Let me go and see though, because I think it does like just about work the same as this one. It just does less. Does it do less damage? Let's see. So that's gonna be 80. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, 88. I think maybe. Yeah, 88. And this is more. So I'll just take this one for now. Right. I should probably level up too, because sure as hell don't want to lose them souls. Take the darkness within me. I will, milady. And I will start off by dumping everything into Vigor. Because Vigor is an important stat. I figured that out a couple of playthroughs. Well, I figured that out last playthrough, I think. No, it was the one before that. Because I was like, man, making these hybrid builds is really difficult because I'm always so squishy as hell. And then I forgot that you have to, if you want to be able to take a couple of hits, you probably have to put a lot of points in your HP. And yeah. Now we're here. With my newly acquired knowledge. And hopefully I'm gonna have a better time with a set knowledge at my disposal. I'm using some really big words, even though I shouldn't be using big words. Because my vocabulary is not good enough for that. Well, the thing is, I use a lot of maybe big words, but that doesn't mean that I use them properly. Which makes me sound like an even bigger idiot. I don't think I'm gonna need like large soul arrow for now. So fair and dodge like a really fast one. My casting speed is pretty dang slow. Let's see though. Can I see that somewhere? There's also a ring for that later on. I'm not sure. Do I care about this? I don't think I care too much about it since I'm gonna be using a dagger. Like if you were to do like a pure sorcery playthrough, then I would definitely recommend using fair and dodge just to be able to do some fast damages. There we go. There should be a dog around here somewhere. A dog looks at two of them in front of his face. Let me go and cast. Wow, nice freaking dodge, asshole. They don't die from one soul there, wow. And they always manage to dodge my freaking soul there. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go back to the bonfire anyway, so it's no problem. There we go, stab you in the back. In the back passage. Wow, he does not die from that. Well, now he does. This is what I do. I sit on you. I should never sing that song ever again. Hang on, hopefully kill you before you spawn your black special puss stuff. The name of that creature is actually a puss of man, I think. Which is very weird to say, so I'm just gonna call them black creatures or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna call them. Alright. There we go and hit him with a freaking large one. A large one. Let's go and bait out an attack so I can hit him again. And again. Man, playing with sorceries is easy. It's gonna be easy up until the point that I'm gonna have to deal with a boss or with anything else that is very, very resistant to sorcery. Like Osiris, for instance. Well, the thing is, I could still use a lightning buff. Like, I can use golden pine resin if I want to, but I'll just have to see how that's gonna go. Alrighty. Let's see, because you are here, who's going to attack me. There we go. Let me go and two-hand my weapon, go down here, and hopefully get this guy before he calls his entire freaking brigade. And move out of the way. Ow. A long sword. Bloody useless. Oh, whoops. I was hoping I could hit him in the back passage, but I failed quite spectacularly. Here comes the dagger. Right in your gut. Gotta watch out that I don't wake up two of them at the same time. Because that will make my life exponentially more difficult. This freaking guy. There you go. Also, don't think that daggers are pretty dang good for it. Or like, it just happens every now and then. It's like that. First and foremost, you have to do a lot of critical damage with daggers, which is amazing for backstabs and parries. The other thing that's pretty dang good about daggers is the fact that they attack really fast. And sometimes when you attack an enemy, I'm not sure if this works in PvP, but at least an enemy on the perfect moment when they attack, then you can do bonus damage that way. But you also aren't usually able to stun lock an enemy, especially later on. And shields are an issue. But I do know one dagger that is pretty dang good against shields. But unfortunately for me, that's going to be a rare drop. There's also going to be there's going to be a lot of there really is going to be a lot of daggers that I'm going to have to farm for, which is going to suck, but at the same time, I don't really care too much about it. There we go. I'm going to have to... Let's go and run. I'm going to have to farm for... Oh boy. Well, farm. I'm gonna kill the mimics, like every mimic in the game, probably until I get a sign of avarice, because I'm also gonna have to finish off 2 covenants with this playthrough, with this character. So I'm gonna have to do either. Well, it's gonna be once again a combination of a lot of PvP and also grinding. If you're wondering, I'm supposed to finish off the Rosaria's Fingers and the Aldrich Fate Covenants. Those are the 2 I'm gonna have to finish up. I should probably just use my sorceries. God, I missed. Oh, I missed. This is quite a dangerous situation. Because I'm not doing a lot of damage, and this guy can probably one-shot me. Are you kidding me? Especially with the grabbing attack. Which he was about to do. But I stunned him. Unintentionally, of course. The thing with sorceries, of course, is the fact that he can miss. Like, that's just with every single spell, really. Because you might be thinking, like, hey, why don't you constantly use spells? Well, because it requires an entirely different way of thinking. Like, I need to be far away from the enemy needs to not be able to, like, suddenly gang up on me or suddenly be really close to me. There's a lot of thought that goes into using, especially sorceries, though. Like, sorceries are the ones that... Like, the sorceries are really like the ranged spells, I'd say. Right, we're gonna do an attack. Yes, a shield bash, which I did not see coming, actually. Alright, and time to stab you in your lovely arsenal. And give me something? A Lothric Night Helm, which I'm not gonna wear. Well, actually... I can do it. It's not gonna be my... It's not gonna be my fashion souls, but... Yeah, it's better in defense, so I might as well wear it now. Until I find my fashion souls. You took the funk right of my soul. My rhythm is losing. Alright, that's it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to Firelink to level up. And that is going to conclude my first episode, I think, of our new Dark Souls 3 playthrough. One of the many that's still supposed to come. How many are there in total? There are gonna be, for the people that might be interested in knowing this, there's gonna be a total of at least 16 playthroughs. There might also be a 17th and a... I'm sorry, there might also be a 17th or an 18th after that. But I'm not 100% sure about doing that. Right.
Well,
Milady. How about you give me your juices? Don't think too much about it. Let's see, intelligence. Is it going to be intelligence, or is it going to be attunement, mayhaps? No. More HP. How about a little bit more endurance, though? Alright, people, that's going to conclude this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the show where I was playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs, and next episode we're going to go and continue with Lothric, the High Wall of Lothric, and probably also a bit of the Undead Settlement. Goodbye.